it's time for SME. And with us, we have Dr. Adeleke Adesina. Now, he is a life and business systems coach and the founder of the Adeleke Adesina company. Now, this company helps business owners structure their business processes for optimal performance and, of course, profit. We're very, very key on profit, especially because the whole aim of this is to be eventually financially free. Now, he is a certified business systems innovator from the Systems Academy of Certified Management Consultants from the School of Consulting. It's great to have you here with us, Dr. Adesina.
Thank you for having me here today.
All right. So
Yes.
for those that don't understand what you mean by systems, what are business systems? What is a basic layman's definition of it?
Okay. So the basic layman definition of business systems is a way of doing things.
Okay.
So systems can be seen in two ways. You can see systems as a body, just like the human body,
Okay.
you know, as set of interconnected elements that are working together to keep us alive, right?
Okay.
When you eat the food, for example, now, there's a system that digests the food, you know, breaks it down. The circulatory system takes the nutrient, oxygen around the body. That is the system, right? And your business is a system too, because it has all these other systems working together. Sales, operations, marketing, product design, all working together. That is one dimension to systems thinking.
Okay.
Then you can also see systems as a way of doing things in your business.
Okay, so I wake up every morning and I open my shop.
Yes.
I bring out all the items that I usually put on the display.
Yes.
I bring out the display case itself first.
Yes.
Then I put the things inside the display case.
Yes.
Right? Then I put on the gen, I put on the lights, I clean. That's a system for
That's
me.
a system. That is a way of doing things in your business every day. So you do that routinely, day to day, day in, day out. Yeah. Right? So now, let's say you now employ a storekeeper or a manager, you know, who is to help you do that. So what you need to do to free yourself is to not document those processes, the step-by-step to what you do on a daily basis, so that when you bring in a new storekeeper, you just onboard that person and then take that person through that process so that that person can run that process whether you are there or not.
Fantastic. So I love the way you've broken it down. So for instance, maybe I decide to open another shop in another market. And based on the system I had in the first market where I had my shop, business was doing well, people liked my show glass and my items on display and the way I'm there on time every day. Someone is replicating this for me at another market.
Exactly.
So this system, you say, needs to be documented.
Yes, it needs to be documented, and that is where the challenge is. Most business owners have these processes in their heads, right? And that is why when they are not there, nothing works, because the business depends on them to work. So what you need to do, what we train school owners and business owners on is to see how they can put these things from their minds and document them in what we call an operations manual.
Beautiful.
Yeah. The operations manual is a document that shows how things are done in your business. The same way when you buy a new TV set or a generator set, it comes with the owner's manual. So with that manual, you can troubleshoot at any time. You can follow through that manual to operate that device. I remember when you bought your first phone, you know, maybe you have to just study the manual. Go through the manual, yes. So imagine your business as a product like that too, right? That can work profitably without you having to be there. Because there is the manual that shows how everything in that business is done. Okay,
so I'm thinking let's talk about an example of maybe a restaurant.
Yes.
Maybe this restaurant is it specializes on native foods.
Yes.
Swallows, soups, stews, and the like. And you want to expand this business, for instance. It's been going well. There's a particular flavor your customers like. So how do I put a system in place where someone goes to my second outlet, my second branch, somewhere else, and has the same flavor, has the same experience?
Yes, fantastic. That is the power of systems.
Okay.
So what you need to do is first you identify what are all the processes that keep your business running. There is a way you prepare your meals, right, that makes it taste that nice.
Yeah.
So what you need to do is to document that process.
Okay.
Right. I'll give a typical example of McDonald's, right? McDonald's run this system, but they run a franchise system where all of the way they make their hamburgers, their milkshakers, everything has been, everything has been documented, such that anybody who comes in, a college graduate, can operate that process and make the hamburger. And the hamburger that you get to eat in Tennessee would taste exactly the same way, maybe as the hamburger in Canada, maybe Vancouver, Canada, because it has gone through a structured process. So, and to do that, I have a free guide where I give entrepreneurs, there are 12 steps to doing that.
Okay.
To creating these systems in your business. First, like I mentioned, you identify all the process you want to systemize.
Okay.
So let's say you want to systemize how you take order.
How you take orders from customers.
From customers.
Okay.
Right? So what are the steps that are, involved in taking that order? Right? You identify the order system, right? Then the next thing you do is, what is the objective of this system?
Okay. To
take orders as fast as possible to avoid queue in.
And maybe avoid mistakes.
Avoid mistakes too, yes.
Sure.
Right?
So can I stop you there? Because I'm thinking of people that maybe their system hasn't actually been working so well. Maybe they've had a system in place and they've documented it. And things are evolving. Times are changing. What used to work 5 years ago is not working as well as it should anymore. Maybe because of the internet, maybe because there's competition, maybe, for different reasons. How do you then begin to evolve or change this system?
Okay. So one thing with system design is that it is not a one-time thing.
Okay.
You have to keep iterating and optimizing your systems. Okay. For example, now, post-COVID, it has shown us that you have to integrate technology into your operations because we're all at home and all of that. Sure. So to optimize your system, you have to look at what are your customers saying? Okay. What are the market trends right now? And how can you, iterate and optimize your system and improve on it so that it can meet the current needs of your customers. So maybe, maybe for example now, before now, people used to come around to take orders physically in your office, at the restaurant or in your workplace. Now they can make the order online without having to come down. Then you deliver it to them online rather than coming down to the restaurant to pick it up. So you can always iterate your systems and processes to meet the current needs and pain points of your customers.
Okay, so I know that internationally some of the most successful companies have, put together some systems, but then again, some may be wary of this system being replicated by others, or not just replicated, copied and even maybe done better. So a lot of people are wary of putting everything on paper, putting the special formula for their drink, for instance, on paper, because they don't want it to be stolen. So how do you guard against that? As quickly as you can.
Okay, so one way you can guide against that is to copyright your systems.
Okay.
Right? You can protect your systems by trademarking your processes. Okay. Right? That way it is protected. It is protected. Take, for example, the Coca-Cola formula, for example now, right? No other cola drinks tastes like Coca-Cola. Sure. Why? Because that formula has been kept and has been trademarked. Okay. You can't just pick the formula and begin to use now. You get sued, right? So one way you can. So
if you tried to, if you found it by mistake or you developed it on your own and didn't realize it was already a formula that was being in use, you could still get sued?
if there's no way you can discover it, because there is a way it has been done, right, which is peculiar to them. So that is why it's your own way. That is why it's your own way. So you've documented it. So if they are doing the same thing and their process is exactly like yours, that means definitely they must have gotten it from somewhere. Right? So yes.
All
so
right,
great.
So it is all about putting systems in place to make your business flow better, your workflow better, so for better expansion of your business. But there's still so much more for us to learn from you, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you again very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Adesina. Hopefully we've been able to help someone out there. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC and let us know. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back.